something you don't know about unless you actually read somewhere before you book. Slow down. Suffering in many cases, and people were facing death, and
it sounded like the evil, like Satan's laughter, like
two seals.
Resting from the sharks.
it looks like on Sunday there's just a bunch of people here coming to Manly because it's probably cheaper.
Scoops in a cup, please. Stracciatella and coconut sweet chocolate. Just keep going uphill. It goes on and on.
There was actually an option that we could take a bus, but we didn't. We chose not to because we are young and wild and free.
Okay. Makes sense.
We are actually just 2 kilometers away from Manly CBD, but it's already really quiet and relaxing here. There's not many people. There are some cars driving down the road, but other than that, it's really different from downtown of Manly. Fox?
Yeah. We got the warning about roadkill for bandicoots. We saw a wild turkey, we saw kookaburra, we saw...
Did you mention turkey?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Turkey, kookaburra and something else. Right.
So this is us. All this orange stuff is walking tracks. In here is beautiful in the way that it's the North Fort.
Mm-hmm.
So historically speaking, it was our barracks for our army during the World War II.
Mm-hmm.
So to make sure no submarines came in.
Right.
It's got some nice monuments, gun placements, things like that.
Awesome.
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 Yeah.
Thank you very much for the information.
Anytime.
concept behind this establishment was that as an island nation, the colony of New South Wales was susceptible to ship-borne disease.
Mr. Dyachenko,
Yes.
could you please tell us a little bit about where we are staying?
So the hotel we are staying at the historical site. It's a former quarantine station that during the late 19th century and until beginning of 20th century was used to quarantine those coming by the boats from overseas, just in case they got any seaborne diseases or anything they could be infected with coming from the continent, from Europe or from Asia. As it turns out, they came from Finland, British Islands, and then as well China, Indonesia. So the people were kept here quarantined for a few months until the officials, the government officials, like make sure they don't have any infectious disease. The hotel we are staying is on the territory of those barracks, former barracks. Something you don't know about unless you actually read somewhere before you book. When you book the hotel, it doesn't really kind of make an accent.
Yeah, because I didn't know that.
Historic site.
Okay, let's head to North Head. Head to North Head.
So much like that. Dangerous bandicoots. Slow the down.
I never seen even one.
Danger. Walking too fast. Slow down.
As soon as you get to this point, to head North Head, there are so many cars and there's no proper footpath for pedestrian, so it's not really comfortable or friendly.
Yeah, that's
Alright, this animal lover again found something interesting.
there you go.
What's
See
that?
Scratching itself, do you see?
I can see. There you go.
Beautiful. Beautiful baby.
They make huge noise, yeah?
Look. Imagine that arriving not knowing what kind of creatures you will encounter here, what kind of people, what kind of nature is going to be, how harsh the environment. There was not that information even about the climate or something, you know?
People must be
It was all
really
experimental.
tough that
They had
time.
to.
I cannot imagine even going to the bush in the night time now. So this used to be the first class kitchen when they came over to Australia, but only for those who were rich and wealthy. considered as a first class, they came here and they complained that the condition of the room are not good enough. So they had to build good condition of kitchen and the rooms.
That does look like a good condition of the kitchen to me.
Every single thing has history.
So a little bit of history for you from Papa Sergei. Those people who are kept in quarantine, they used soft rock formations to carve their history. Basically, that's how they left their legacy, those engravings. They all dated to like early 20th century, maybe some of them even older. So I've noticed some Latino, I don't know what, I know that was Spanish or Italian, something.
Chinese characteristics.
And then also we found some Chinese characters as well. It's probably a history of struggle, you know, a history of suffering in many cases, and people were facing death, and they actually hold a ghost tour here, as we found out.
Yeah.
They say this is one of the most haunted areas in Australia. And that sounds very attractive to me, but my wife, she's a pussycat. So we decided to not go.
Because I wanted to have a good relaxed video here.
I think I already regret, and you are a pussycat.
We came down to Quarantine Beach that belongs to this QSTATION hotel territory. Nobody around here.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cup my tea. I can take what I need to get by. Doesn't make it easy.
Let me show the shark to everyone. Where is the shark? Shark fin. Yeah, dorsal fin, yeah. What other kinds of fins do you know about?
Dorsal fin.
Anal fin. Asshole fin.
Anal fin.
Yeah. It's called anal fin. Yeah.
How do you know?
I'm a fisherman, what are you talking about? I need to know those things.
I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Just with the bottom three being some sides. Right. Bottom three just has some sides. Underneath is the lovely, lovely desserts.
Alright. Feeling is all gone.
We woke up so late. It's 10.
So tell me your sleeping experience from the last night. How was it? Did you sleep well?
I would say I didn't sleep well at all. but
Oh my god! How could that happen?
Stop overreacting.
Okay.
I'm doing honest review. So I was quite obsessed with learning about the history of this place. I kind of got really
Freaked out.
into it, and then when
Freaked out.
okay, freaked out and scared. So I woke up so many times, like literally maybe every 1 hour. I woke up and started to like paying attention, like the noises and the lights around, and it was a bit scary. Like I heard a noise of bird.
So
but
you
to
told me
it
you got
sounded like a
scared by a turkey?
I don't know if it was turkey or what, whatever, but it was like 4 in the night. and
Oh,
it's-
3 in the night. That's the time when all the ghosts wake up and their activity is the highest. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Exactly
So that was
3 a.m.
It sounded like the evil, like Satan's laughter, like. I don't know. Maybe it's all about this place, how people suffer and die of epidemic like plague, diseases.
Well, you know what they say. If you wake up 4 times, you need a bottle of 4 pints.
That was bad. If you ever want to come and visit this Q station, it's definitely worth it because it's beautiful. As you can see, it has nice view, it's relaxing, it's quiet. It's so different from Manly CBD, even though it still belongs to Manly. But personally, I'm so sensitive to horror and scary stories and all stuff. I don't think...
Alright, let's get into long. Thank you very much. Thank you.
please, I wanna
Good,
keep
good.
Mr. Dyachenko, now tell me about your sleep.
It was bad.
Anything else you wanna say? Anything else you wanna say? Stop it!
I've got the time.